start today in Vajrasan, or Thunderbolt pose. So we're kneeling and sitting on the heels. Go ahead and rest your palms on your legs. And if you find it uncomfortable to kneel, just go ahead and sit. That's okay too. Take a couple of minutes here to breathe a little more deeply, to slow your breath way down, even it out. Practice the Ujjayi breath so that you can hear your exhales, like that sigh or a whisper in the back of your throat. Thank yourself for showing up on the mat today, where we're going to seek our warrior within. That inner force, a force for good, a force that gets things done, a force that can handle anything that comes our way. Let's bring the palms together over the heart. Another breath as you settle in. Feel the strength of your inner warrior rising up, moving through your body. Let's reach the hands forward. And inhale, lift them up high above the head. Exhale, let them float down to the ground. Bring them back together over the heart. And then reach forward and up. Let the hands float down. Bring the palms back together. Reach forward and up. And let them float down. Good. Bring the hands to the floor by your knees. We're going to stay kneeling and move into a kneeling cat stretch, arching the back here, and then exhaling to round the back, squeezing the belly button into the spine, just like a regular cat pose. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Good. Again, if it's bothering your knees, go ahead and come up to all fours and do a regular cat. There's always options here, and your body comes first. Couple more. Keep breathing, letting your movement follow that breath. Good. Now go ahead and float up onto your knees here. I'm going to turn just so you can see. Let's bring the left leg out to the side. You're going to point the toes to the left, bring the arms up, and like a warrior two, but a kneeling warrior two, we're going to bend that left knee. Inhale, straighten it out. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Kneeling warrior two. Good, let's hold it now. Now, if this bothers the inside of your knee, please take the time to roll your mat under your knee a few times. Good. Straighten the leg. Let your left hand float down to rest on your left leg and reach the right arm up and over to gate pose. Taking nice deep breaths. Inhale, back up nice and tall. And let's switch sides. The right leg comes out to the side. The right toes point toward the end of your mat, or to the wall if you're off the side of your mat. And then we'll bend that right knee. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Again, roll the mat under your left knee if that's more comfortable. Good. Hold it on the third one. Nice and easy. We're still just getting started. And then straighten the right leg. Let the right hand float down to rest on the right leg. And reach the left arm up and over. Open left side, expanding into that left side. Every inhale, a boost of energy, a boost of strength. Good. Inhale, come back up. I'll turn back to the side of my mat. And come into a kneeling plank. Wrists below the shoulders, toes curled under. Find that strong plank position from your head to your knee, and then just extend your right leg. Bring the knee down, extend the left. Bring the knee down, extend the right. Bring the knee down, and extend the left. Bring the knee down. Good. Really work into your toes a little bit. Really activate that leg as you straighten it. Keeping the belly button lifted, supporting the low back. Good. And then lift the knees up off the ground. We'll come to that first downward dog. Fingers spread wide. Make sure you're pressing your index finger and thumb down as well. Go ahead and lift up high onto your toes, and then let both heels drop down to the right. Good. Inhale back up tall, and then let both heels drop down to the left. Just a little stretch to the side. Good. Bring it up to center, and then let your heels come down toward the floor again behind you. We'll take a big step forward with the left leg, bringing the right heel to the floor, windmilling the arms up to Warrior Two. Pose of such confidence and strength. So much quiet power, which we all possess. Let's take the right hand and bring it over the heart here. Still stretching that left arm forward, reaching and gazing over the middle finger of the front hand. The shoulders are above the hips, the left knee above the left ankle. Sink lower if you'd like, stronger yet. Good. Inhale, straighten the left leg and bring both hands down to the floor. Step the left leg back to meet the right in a plank. Let's bring the knees to the floor for this first one. Exhale, down to the ground. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, straight back, press back up, curl the toes under, downward dog. Step forward with the right foot. Left heel comes to the floor. Windmill the arms up. Warrior Two. Same thing on the other side. First, get your nice strong base. Shoulders above hips. Hips are level. Strong bend in the right leg. Gazing over the middle finger of the right hand, and then bring that left hand to your heart. Breathe steadily and feel that rhythm that your heart is beating out here. Trust the strength in your right leg. Ask it for more. Go a little bit deeper if you can. Good. Inhale, straighten the right leg and bring both hands to the floor. Step back to plank and then kneeling plank. Exhale, elbows right by your side. Lower down to the ground and inhale, cobra. Just your back doing that work. Exhale, press into the floor, elbows stay close to your ribs. We'll return to a down dog. Step forward now with the left foot. Right heel comes to the floor. Coming all the way back up to Warrior Two, and this time reversing the warrior, taking your left hand and reaching it up toward the sky. Opening up that left side of your body, the right hand resting on the right leg. Left knee is still bending strong. You've got a really strong base. Good. Return to Warrior Two. Straighten the left leg for a moment as you let your hands float down, and we'll bring the palms together over the heart. Good. Return to Warrior Two as you bend the left leg, stretch the arms out, and then reach your hands behind you. If you can clasp them together, do it. We're going to come to a humble warrior. So you could stay here if you like, just opening the heart, stretching the hands back, or you can start to hinge forward, bringing your heart down toward the mat, reaching your hands up for the sky, or even over your head, depending on how it feels in your shoulder. You've still got your strong Warrior Two base, and you're breathing. Good. Slowly, hands float toward the hips. Chest comes back up. Arms straight out, Warrior Two. And then straighten the leg as you lift the hands up. And exhale, hands to the floor. Step back to plank, kneeling version if you'd like, or a full chaturanga. Inhaling to upward dog. Exhaling to downward dog. Good. Step forward with the right foot now, left heel on the floor. Same thing on the other side. Coming up first to that warrior two and then reaching the right arm up to reverse warrior or crescent pose. Keeping that right knee over the right ankle. Left hand resting on the left leg, not pushing too much into it. Good. Return to your warrior two. Straighten the right leg to give it a little rest. Bringing the palms together over the heart. Noticing the strength of your heartbeat. The rhythm that's in your body. Good. Let the right knee bend again as you float the arms out to shoulder height. And this time bring them behind the back. Clasp the hands if they go. The other thumb on top this time. Stretch them back. Open the heart. Stay here if you want. Or bend right at the hip. Hinge forward. Take your arms with you. Bring your heart toward the mat. Steady breath. Hands come back toward the hips. Head and shoulders come back up. Reach the arms to warrior two and then up above the head as you straighten the right leg. Exhale the hands to the floor and step back to plank. Kneeling if you'd like, or chaturanga. Inhale to upward dog. Exhale to downward dog. Step forward with the left foot and step your right foot in just a little bit. Toes are still going to point out toward the side, maybe at 45 degrees. We're going to come to a warrior one. So the hips now are square to the front of the mat. Let's bring the palms together over the heart. The left knee is bending. On an inhale, reach the arms up above the head, and then exhale, bend your elbows. See if you can touch the back of your heart with your thumbs. Inhale, arms above the head again. And then exhale, slow transition into warrior three, shifting your weight into your left foot, letting your right leg float up behind you. The hips are staying level, and we have a straight, strong line from our head to our right heel. Breathing deeply. Bending the left leg a little bit again so you can set that right leg down gently, way back behind you in a high lunge. Arms reach up high, and then reach for the floor. Step back to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, downward dog. Step forward with the right foot, a little bit forward with the left, turning the toes out to the side so we can come up to a warrior one on this side. Right knee is bending, hips are square to the front, so we're turning that back leg forward. Palms together over the heart. So much of our strength and resilience is heart. It's that deep desire. Inhale, arms above the head. Exhale, reach the thumbs for the back of the heart. Inhale, extend up high again. And then exhale, bring your weight into your right foot. Palms over the heart as you transition to warrior three. Still breathing. Use that breath to help your body steady. Imagine the crown of your head reaching forward as the heel reaches back. Bend the right knee a little bit so you can gently set that left foot down and reach the arms up, high lunge. And then hands float to the floor, step back to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Good. Inhale to plank again and set the knees down. Let's slide back to a child's pose. Remember, you can take your knees a little bit apart, rest your forehead on your hands. You can keep your arms stretched out. Do whatever feels comfortable. This is about rest and rejuvenation, whatever that looks like for you right now. Letting this child's pose serve as a reminder that we are stronger when we take that time to rest. And we can gather ourselves and refocus and go back into whatever little battle we're fighting. We're stronger after that rest. Good, let's roll up so we're sitting on our heels, and then bring your legs around in front of you. We'll stretch the legs out nice and long. Sit up tall and bring the hands back over the heart, palms together. Imagine your back is against a wall. Practicing sitting tall, tall, tall. Inhale, reach the arms up high above the head. Exhale, again, touch the thumb to the back of the heart. And then inhale, reach up again. Exhale, let the hands float down and behind you to the floor. Palms down, fingers pointed forward. Inhale, lift the hips. Reverse plank. Both edges of both feet equally close to the floor, even if they're not touching. Good, let your hips float back down. And then bring your hands to rest under your seat. So we're going to sit on the hands here and come down to your elbows. Walk your elbows in under you a little bit. And then start to lift your heart up and let the head come to rest on the floor in fish pose. All the while, it's like you have a string on your sternum, on your heart, and it's lifting you, lifting you, lifting you. Opening up through the heart and through the throat. Good, then press into your elbows to release your head. Let your head rest down on the floor. And we'll tuck both knees into the chest and rock a little bit side to side. Something I always love to do. It feels good to massage out the low back a little bit. And then keep that right leg in, holding the right hamstring as you stretch the left leg to the floor. And we'll bring the right leg down across the body into this twist. Nice deep breaths. And letting your body settle here. Not using any extra effort. Just enough to keep you here. Then letting go and letting gravity do the rest. Bringing the knee back to center. Straighten yourself out on the mat if you got a little bit off kilter. And then hug the left knee in. Let it go, and we'll let it lower down to the floor, across the body to the right. And we'll bring that back up. We'll bring both feet up. Rest the hands on the belly. And walk your feet out as wide as the mat. And then let your knees fall in toward each other. So your knees come to touch. So they're supported against each other. Leaving the hands on the belly here. Feeling your breath come and go. And we can rest here in Shavasana. Let's bring the left hand up to the heart. Feeling all your muscles relax here. If this gets uncomfortable for your legs, just go ahead and straighten them out. This right hand on this chakra a center of great determination and strength. That warrior strength, it's there whenever we need it. And the left hand resting on the heart chakra, our center of love and compassion. And when we have so much love for what we do, we can find a lot of strength to do it. So as you rest here, as you rejuvenate, know that you are strong here. Know that you're capable. That there is a warrior within you, and it can handle whatever comes at it. A little bit of a movement in your toes, your fingers. Let your knees come down to the right, so you're rolling to the right. Pausing there for a moment before you come back up to sitting tall, finding a comfortable place to be. Closing your eyes for another moment and tuning back into that inner strength, that inner warrior. Taking it with you into the rest of your day. Reminding yourself that you've got this, whatever it is. And sometimes it's just dealing with traffic or making dinner or who knows. But we're capable. We can. Let's bring the palms together. Give the body a big thank you for what it did today. Namaste.